Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my people. How are you guys doing out there? Hope you guys are doing well. Love you all. Love you all. So, this evening, you guys know me, I'm the messenger. So, I'm here to drop this message quickly that just came up, which I would like to tag to Never You Rush to Conclusion. Never you rush to conclusion is bad. No, there are some persons today, they are used to it. They make it as a hobby. They always rush to conclusion. They are so fast in passing judgment. They never have the time to try to find out what is actually going on. Mostly those persons that is very good, they are very good. They had first class in hearing one side is dangerous. It's dangerous. Always try to find out the detail. Always try to get to the taproot before you conclude. Never you listen to one voice or you just see something else. There are some persons say just only imagination. They just conclude without them even taking time to study that very person to know if their imagination is real or not. Just merely looking at the person, they will just say, oh, this person is bad. It's not good at all. It's not good. He's a bad person. And you don't know. Most time, good number of persons always use this to miss their helper. Because that very person which you just look, you just condemn instantly that is bad. You don't know, it might even be your helper. That person might even be the person God sent to come to help you in life. But due to your perception, your perspective, what you think, your thoughts, your mindset about that person will make you to lose that help. Because the moment you condemn somebody, you will find it difficult to associate with that person. And someone who you can't associate with, it's impossible for you to get anything called assistance for such person. There you will see some good numbers of those people that always rush to conclusion is as a result of proudness. They always feel pompous. Meanwhile, they have nothing. Remember, pride go before falling. If devil want to bring you down in any area, is it in office, work, or business, in anything you are doing in life at all, if devil want to bring you down, first, proudness is the first thing he will pass across to that person. The person will not even know that him himself is proud. Before he or she will know what is going on, time has gone. So it's not good. Don't rush into conclusion. Remember, in every action individual take here on earth, there's always a cause. Nobody will just stood up and just decide to do something somehow. No. Though I know there are some persons like that. And those type of persons, you know that they have some issues, some problem which have to be taken care of. Either through medication or through prayer. Anything outside this very one, no any other normal human being will just wake up one morning and just decide some certain action to embark upon. Then without any cause. There's always a cause. So before you start condemning, always try to know the cause of that action. Always try to know the cause of that action. You might hear some guys now will say, me, I can't train any girl in the school. Some will even say, for waiting now, for me to buy shoe for girl, that money is better. I will use the money to eat, or I will look for a fellow guy like me to dash the money instead of me to give that money to a girl. Don't blame them. You don't know. You don't know what they've passed through in the hands of girl before. Same thing apply to ladies too. You will hear some lady will say, for me to spend money for any guy, that money I rather dash it to a madman. Don't blame such person. Don't blame her, because you don't know what she might have passed through before in the hand of a guy. Sometimes we hear some persons who say, nothing will make them to buy anything called gift for any female child. Whether let it be a daughter of his own friend, he will not buy anything called gift for her. Don't blame such person. Don't call him bad person. It's not that person didn't like the daughter of that his friend that is doing something. No. You don't know what that person have experienced in life. Do you know how many persons are in the prison today just because of trying to do good? Some will even use it against them. Why some use it to frame them up? In the end, before they know what is going on, they will find themselves in the place where they never expect. So never you rush into conclusion. Instead of just rushing into conclusion just like that without you knowing the cause, why not just take your time, try call that person, then you ask him some certain question and listen to the person. Let him or her at least speak to you. Then you will know if it is something which you can help that person with advice by giving the person some advice or counseling, or you allow the person to be. Because you know one thing about this life, the way you know that you will live the life that you will have peace within you is better. If it takes you not to visit anybody, you might just decide that, I'm not going to be visiting anybody anymore because I don't want anybody to frame me up or to do anything which that will lead me to start doing something which I didn't expect to do. The best thing is better for me. I'm just going to stay at home so that I'll have my peace. It's good if you know that, this is the way you will do that will make you to live peacefully. You will have peace. You yourself now, you will be happy. Where other persons out there will be happy too. You won't have anything to do, or you won't fall into anyone's problem. Good. But if you do it this way, there are still some persons that will see you. Before you know, they will just conclude he's bad person. Or some will say he's proud. Not that such person is proud. You don't know what that person have experienced in life. Remember, experience is the greatest teacher here on earth. So never you condemn anyone because of his or her action without trying to find out the cause. When you get to know the cause of the action which that person is embarked upon, then you cannot conclude or draw your decision from there that, oh, this person is bad. You know, there are sometimes there are some persons, they are not good, but what they did is wrong, but they will still be the one claiming right. So to such person now, you will let the person know, yeah, what you did is bad. That is it. But if you've not asked any question, just conclude that way, it's bad. It's bad. Because you don't know, that person might be your helper. And you just conclude by condemning the person within yourself, with your imagination, and then you conclude, you stay away from that person. Automatically, you stay away from your help. You will remain in that point where you are. And you will keep praying for helper. Remember, God himself will not come down today now and say, oh, I am your helper, the God. No, God will send someone like you. It is someone like you God will send to come and play that role in your life. But whereof when you see that person now, you just conclude and you chase that person away with your action. Why? Because you've already condemned that person. It's not good. Never you condemn anyone, no matter what. Remember, you are not a judge. Who made you a judge? Did God pass the information across to you that this person are condemned this person? No. Allow that person to display for you to see before you conclude. Allow the person to do something that will make you, which you will see, then you will conclude. Before you conclude, rush into, before you now get to your conclusion, say, oh, this person is a bad person. It's not good. It's a very bad person. Please, never you rush into conclusion. It's not a good thing. It's very bad. Always try to get the roots of every action that anybody is taking. When you see someone, when you see someone taking actions which you didn't understand, call that person and ask. Then the person will speak to you. You will hear the person. Then you will know if what that person is doing is the best way to go about it, or you can as well suggest some positive alternative to that person instead of condemning that person. You doing that alone, you don't know, tomorrow that person might turn out to as in what you never expect. The place where you've never dreamed of, that person will take you to that place. Why? Just because of that little assistance you render. But what if you condemn that person? Please, never you be hasty to condemn anyone, no matter what. First, always wait to see with your eyes. Because sometimes, there are some person, when they know that this person is a helper which the God sent to you, and they know that, yes, that person is capable of helping you, before you know it, they will first of all come, before the person will get to where you are, they will be the first person that will pass back. They will rush to you and condemn the person before that person will get to where you are. And when that person now comes, then you will now be using that eye to be looking at that person. Meanwhile, that person is your helper. You don't know. So always be careful of what you are doing. Never you rush into conclusion without any genuine reason which you've seen, or let the person do something to prove to you that yes, he or she is actually a bad person before you conclude. Love you guys. Please never you be in haste to rush into a conclusion in condemning someone. Is very bad. It's bad. If you are that type of person, please change from it today. There's still opportunity. There's still a room for you to change. Bye.